A live look at DFW International Airport this morning. Airlines trying to get things back on track after days and days of delays and cancellations. Natalie Haddad is there live this morning, and some travelers say they have been stranded for days. They just want to get home. Natalie?
They really do, Mark, and like you said, they really are trying. American Airlines really is trying to get back on track. And though you see the people behind me, this is a lot better than what we saw even just an hour ago. Photojournalist Michael Forbes and we got here around 4:30 this morning, and the line was just the longest I had personally ever seen it here at DFW, at the ticket line to TSA, but it has moved fairly quickly. But still, you still see people here, and they are just trying to get to their flights as soon as possible, hop on board, get to their final destinations after Tuesday's storms caused a domino effect of disruptions, those delays and cancellations. Now, we had crews here yesterday as frustrated travelers waited in line to try to get to their final destinations, and this is what we see when severe weather strikes like it did this week, even 48 hours later. Now, it not only causes delays and cancellations for travelers, but for flight crews and aircrafts too. We got to remember that. So this creates staffing issues across the board. Now, one traveler who spoke with WFAA says this chaos led her to stay overnight here in DFW International's terminals, and she was not the only one.
There were hundreds of people like from different gates, different concourses. People were just everywhere. It like looks like a war zone of just like bodies slumped everywhere because people were just so exhausted physically and emotionally.
Yeah, we're not seeing anyone sleeping in the terminal right now, but we did when we first got here around 4:30 this morning. Thankfully, those people were able to get on their flight. Now, looking at FlightAware, there are somewhere around 30 cancellations. That's arrivals, but also around 20 or so delays. Remember, arrivals means that this is going to have more of a domino effect on the departures because it causes a delay in the aircrafts getting here. So we talk about it all the time. Anytime we're here at the airport, you want to always check with your airline to see where it stands on timing. Always get here early because it might look like this when it normally doesn't at this hour at DFW with all of the security gates that we have options here for. I'll send it back to you in studio, Dia.
All right, Natalie, thank you.